Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. And today was Afghanistan versus Bangladesh, and Afghanistan have won by 7 wickets to qualify for the second round of the Asia Cup. Congratulations to the whole Afghanistan team. It's a historic victory for them, and it gives them a chance to play in the Super Fours. A brilliant performance by them, and they won by 7 wickets, but it wasn't as easy as that. It was a very close game. It was just in the last 3 overs when Najibullah Zadan started smashing it to all parts and took Afghanistan across the line. At one stage, the required run rate in the 15th over was 11, 12 runs and over. The ball was stopping. Saqib Al Hasan was bowling some brilliant deliveries, and so was Mehdi Hassan. Bangladesh were actually in the game for most of the match in the second innings, but that innings from Najibullah Zadran was outstanding. Ibrahim Zadran as well, showing that support and playing a very stable innings and was very solid. But yeah, you have to give it to Najibullah, the way he batted over there. And Afghanistan have won and they have qualified. The bowlers set it up for them beautifully. It was Mujib in the power play, then Rashid came in the middle overs. They both picked up 3 wickets each, and they put Bangladesh in a stranglehold. It didn't let them get out of that. And although Musaddiq Hussain came in, scored 48 of 31, that gave Bangladesh a competitive total to defend on this pitch. It was a very slow pitch. It was conducive to spin. It was in Sharjah, remember. But, with the shorter boundaries, you always want those extra 15, 20 runs. And I think 150 would have been an excellent score on this pitch, but Bangladesh was short of that, thanks to the brilliant bowling of Mujib and Rashid Khan. Mujib in particular has been outstanding in this tournament. Even in the first game against Sri Lanka, he was really good in the power play. Again here, tight lines and lengths, and the pitch is also responding to his bowling. I feel that he's varying his pace as well. Accuracy has been outstanding and getting the ball to turn. So yeah, Mujib, it's been a very good tournament for him. And Rashid Khan is always brilliant. A lot of at times we see Rashid not pick up too many wickets because the batsmen tend to play them out. But on these pitches, he gets the ball to zip. And today he did that, and he got those LBWs as well, and 3 wickets to his name. Excellent bowling from Rashid Khan, and brilliant performance by Afghanistan. If you look at the second innings from Bangladesh, they bowled also really well. Saqib led from the front as captain, but in the end, it was that partnership between both the Zadrans, Najibullah and Ibrahim, which sealed the victory for Afghanistan. Mohammad Nabi came in, he played across the line. Hazratullah Zaizai was good off the back foot, but Afghanistan never got away to that flying start in the power play. They were under 5 runs and over until the 10th or 12th over, and it was not until Najibullah came into bat that Afghanistan had a good chance to win. And I think they've shown in this tournament that it's not just their bowling, their batting has improved, and that's crucial. We always talked about Afghanistan, they're brilliant spin bowlers, but what we've seen in this tournament so far is that they have the batting and also fast bowling as well. It's an overall a really good team, a solid team, and I think they can cause problems to India and Pakistan as well as the tournament progresses. Fazlullah Farooqi, he provides that left arm angle with that new ball. Not easy to get away. He gets the ball to nip as well. You've seen with Dubai as well. He'll have a lot of assistance with the bat. You have Hazratullah Zaizai at the top. You have Nabi in the middle. Now it's Najibullah Ibrahim as well to provide that stability. Rashid can come and finish it off too. So they have a lot of options now. Afghanistan, they look much more solid, and 2 big games for them that they've won. It's not easy to beat Bangladesh and Sri Lanka in these conditions. Sri Lanka, an up and coming team. They have some really good youngsters, whether it's Hasaranga, Rajapaksa. They have a lot of talent, but Afghanistan beat them. Then they beat Bangladesh. Bangladesh have some good experienced players, whether it's Mushfiqur, Saqib Al Hasan, Mustafizur. These are players who have played international cricket for a long time, and to beat this team, a lot of credit has to go to Afghanistan. The country will be proud. They will be celebrating, and now it's onwards and upwards for them going to the next round. And they would love to challenge themselves against the likes of India, Pakistan. I'm sure they're waiting for those games as well, and it's not going to be easy for those 2 teams to tackle because as the tournament progresses, it will be even more conducive to spin. And I think right now, it's a big call, but Afghanistan has the best spin bowling lineup in the tournament. If you just look at it overall, because those 2 guys, Rashid and Mujib, are on fire right now, the form of their lives. And Nabi comes in and chips in with wickets. He chips in with some tight bowling to the left-handers, and they have different versatile spinners who are high quality, and I think they have the best spin attack in this tournament. For me, man of the match is Najibullah. Honestly, it's very tough. I'm saying Najibullah. It's very tough because Rashid Khan, Mujib were outstanding. Extremely difficult decision. but I'll go with Najibullah just because the match was stuck. Yes, they won by 7 wickets, but the match was stuck. They needed 12 runs and over. In 17 deliveries, he scored that 40-odd and took Afghanistan to victory. So you have to applaud him for that. And I think he was the difference maker in victory and loss for Afghanistan. So for me, he is the star player. Congratulations to the whole Afghanistan team. Tomorrow, we also have India versus Hong Kong, and we'll get you the coverage for that as well. It's going to be hopefully a good game. Let's see what Hong Kong can bring to the table in the Asia Cup. Of course, it's going to India are strong favorites. Today there was a net session. We went there today. There's some coverage you can see as well on YouTube, it was an optional practice for India over there. Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Hardik Pandya were not present, but you had Rishabh Pant, you had Dinesh Karthik there as well, what's his name? Arshdeep was there. So Deepak Chahar, all these guys. Deepak Chahar is not in the squad, but he was there at the practice. So you had the players there attending that optional practice. Pant had a good hit as well. Will he play tomorrow? Will they stick with Dinesh Karthik? Only time will tell. Let's see how that goes tomorrow. Will be an interesting game. It will also give Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma to get some runs under their belt. That is very, very important going into the Super Fours, the Super Four section of the tournament. You need that confidence in your big players. KL Rahul as well needs to get some runs. So top 3 of India is something that you have to look out for. If you look at from Hong Kong's point of view, their captain, he's been brilliant for them. He's been outstanding along with the Babar Hayat. Babar Hayat has been brilliant for Hong Kong, and he had a really, really good Asia Cup last time round. And I remember that 270 odd they were chasing Hong Kong against India, and they're 175 for 0. So they did give India a bit of a tussle in that game. But let's see what happens tomorrow. All eyes on that. But for now, it's Afghanistan who have qualified for the next round. And congratulations to the whole nation and to the team. And until then, make sure you like and subscribe to Down the Track for the latest from the Asia Cup and from the cricket world. Thank you so much for joining me.